you're new here, my name is Alejandra Montante. This is Living the Life with Fibromyalgia, but at this moment, I really wanted to allow my friend to have a word into her current experiences and in her past experiences as a Black African American woman. She just recently graduated college. She does have her bachelor's degree in kinesiology, and she is pursuing a career in physical therapy. She is currently an intern and volunteering in physical therapy. Anything that she says is based off of her experiences and her current feelings towards the whole movement and what she has been shown throughout the years, and obviously from what her family has told her as well. It is extremely discouraging to hear somebody say that they hate themselves for who they are, but that's the reality of her feelings, and I would assume for most African Americans out there, especially when you're dealing with a mental illness. So anything that she does say, it's not to discourage you, but for you to be educated that these are the emotions that African Americans do face on a daily and have always faced. I really do hope that this is very educational in a sense of an emotional education. There's no statistics, there's no nothing, but there doesn't need to be for anybody to be treated as a human and to be allowed to be whatever it is that they want to be, because everything's based off of personality. It shouldn't be based off the color of your skin. So I hope you do have a wonderful week. Please just listen to her. I love you guys so much. Keep on taking care of yourself as much as you can with what we got right now. Please make time for self-care. And I love you. Enjoy the video. Honestly, it has always been a lifestyle to fear police. That was instilled even when I was a kid. I remember being 13 and being pushed against the wall in my house by a police officer. I was 13 and traumatized because of my mom's terrible behavior. Yes, it gives me anxiety because I don't want people getting hurt, and I don't want a huge divide between white people and minorities. I think it just makes me fearful of getting a job and walking outside, since all this rioting can come back and bite me. Physical therapists are mostly white, and on Tuesday when I was at the clinic, they made comments about how they think I should behave, and it makes me want to cry because I have to mold myself into something white people in physical therapy tell me how I should be. I want it to be peaceful so a difference can actually be made. But this has been going on even before I was born. And the cycle continues to repeat itself. I wish it was different because there are so many minorities who don't have college degrees and are trying to survive. Some people don't understand that. Some people have always been given everything, and it doesn't make sense to them that there is a huge disparity between minorities and whites. Education, funding, life, me, I'm just trying to take it out, live life, feel like I can be comfortable. I just hate it. I don't believe anything will change because it's been like that since my dad was a kid. He doesn't even believe there will be change. People have strong hate, and I don't even know why they look at me and just hate, or hate my boyfriend or my dad. It's like my life would be better if I wasn't black or a minority. They just want us to be like them. No originality. I'm not sure we will truly ever be enough, but my dad always tells me that 90% of businesses and successful physical therapists are white. But no matter what Never give those people an excuse to say that you aren't enough. I think the problem is that young African American girls aren't saying we are enough. We are enough. We are beautiful. We are smart. We are worthy of anything we set our minds to. My anxiety is always high because the stakes of life are high, if that makes sense. But it's super necessary for me to do so not only for myself but for those around me. So others others regardless of race feel inspired to want more and to become more. We need more Hispanics and blacks in high ranked positions so it's not just whites making decisions. We need to show the world that there are more to minorities than the big movies and old stories. I'd say if we don't start educating ourselves and becoming involved in the community at the state level, then there will never be change. We need to vote. We need to educate to get into the higher ranks. We need more people out of poverty and sending people out to great schools with motivation to do more with our lives. But it's so hard. It's almost ingrained. How do we end stereotypes? How do we stop white people from being afraid? How do white people think it's a joke? I would say for me and anyone who is similar to me, regardless of race, is to believe in yourself and continue to chase your dreams and love who you are. Anyone with mental illnesses, we can fight. We can do our best to pull ourselves out of the lowest emotional depths and channel our frustrations into studying and organizing and banning together, then we can build ourselves and our communities up. We can take on deep rooted problems, and together we can overcome anything that comes in our way. Michelle Obama says, there isn't anything we can't do. One thing she says is that we ourselves can invent our own futures with the choices we make and the actions we take. So, for anyone who needs it, especially because of the things that are going on, make your own choices, make your own course, and live life on your own terms. That's honestly a lesson I just learned, and I'm still learning. I can't stop being black, not in this life, but I can do my best to try to improve and be more than what anyone expects from me. I want everyone to feel like they can.